what's up, campers? Here we are at number 14. As you can see, sadly, Eclair is not with us, but we have our awesome big brother Tag over here.
You understand that you're a backup.
Yeah, but I'm always behind the camera.
But he's the best backup we can ever have, so... This guy. Anyway, to be honest, we should just start off with everything. I mean...
Yeah.
This past week, in general, how was it for you?
I just playing my stuff, watching my stuff, etc. Nothing special, to be honest. There was a Team Fortress 2 update that I'm playing the shit out of.
Invasion, something?
Yeah, Invasion. So it's an alien themed update.
Yeah.
A lot of 2 new game modes.
Nice.
Great maps. The new maps are really legit and interesting to play on.
Yeah.
They are playing with the 2 fort again, just rehashed to 2 fort. You know, the 2 map.
Dude, the map I used to play just for 200 hours.
Yeah.
Nothing else, just 2 fort. Instant respawn.
Yeah. So
it's a lot of fun.
Great update. I really recommend it. You wanted to play that, I think. I didn't have any time.
Instead, I just started playing Counter-Strike Source again.
Okay. Well, you should go.
I should go back to TF2.
No. You should go at least.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically,
Thank you. Can you stop talking, please, now? Dad, what you been up to this week?
I've been catching up, going up to date with all the shows like Rick and Morty, like Gravity Falls, and all of that stuff of like Gotham. And I played a little Deadly Premonitions.
Did you finish Rick and Morty, the last season?
Yeah. I wasn't sad. I wasn't sad at all.
But still, it's
cliffhanger. Okay.
He's not human.
I'm not human.
Daft Punk, not human.
Not at all.
After all.
Yeah, and what about you, Perp?
Me, as I mentioned, I've been playing some Counter-Strike Source. I've been also watching We Bare Bears. Started watching it like the week before, but still watching that a bit. Finished finally Gravity Falls last episode. I only now finished it. I know we kind of inspired with the whole Geek Camp thing from Gravity Falls, but there were other series that kind of just took over, you know. And interesting cliffhanger, but that's beside the point. That's a different podcast. But what I did restart playing because I started watching some uploads on YouTube is Runescape.
What is RuneScape?
Cool. Let's get off with RuneScape.
Yeah. Explain him what is RuneScape.
Yeah, because I can tell this guy knows. But RuneScape, so it's an MMORPG also. It's one of the
first ones back in the day of Ultima Online, etc.
It kind of even looks like Ultima Online because the style is kind of similar. It's also isometric, like top down. Well, you can rotate the camera, but anyway, RuneScape started out with the classic. It was isometric. It was really shitty quality, but enough to draw really people in. It was web-based, meaning
it was a browser.
It was
the thing that actually gave a possibility for me back then. Not having a shitty computer and no internet almost, you had to play anywhere. You just launch a browser. If you have the JavaScript, that's called it worked on the Java. Now they updated it to HTML5 or something. Yeah, but still you can play without installing, and it's a legit MMO.
It's browser.
Browser based. Yeah. And that's also what kind of drew everyone in, because I remember in 3rd grade we started playing it a lot. It just blew up. Everyone was talking about it in school. Everyone was playing it. And the thing with it was that in about 2002, 2003 is when it really began. And after that they launched with RuneScape 2. That's the one I more got into it. But anyway, the game itself, it's like grind and fest on steroids. At least it was. Its main selling point, I would say, is the quests. They are more interesting than I would even say World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft has better lore, but RuneScape has more interesting quests.
More interesting fetch quests, or what?
No, like legit quests where you have to go talk. You have to solve like mysteries, figure out what you need, where you have to go.
It's more of a talking and reading thing,
Yeah. You really get into it.
And there were no quest helpers of sorts. You had to just go in and read inside the text themselves and try to think logically or something. Yeah. So that.
But when the game really picked up, there obviously came Zybez, Rune Headquarters, all a bunch of websites which had these guides of how to like do stuff. But anyway, it had a lot of skills like attack, strength, defense, woodcutting. It was a bunch of stuff you could just click on.
So what about it? Is it resurfacing or what?
It actually
was living all that time. It was just went underwater, but they were developing all these years, and now basically it is RuneScape 3. Even though they didn't shut down the servers, they just updated the mechanics, etc. But still, it's the same game. It even looks a bit similar to the old one. It's sort
just
of
updated graphics,
cell shaded style graphics.
As you did mention, it's Java based.
Java. It's Java.
Okay, so why are you talking about this?
So first of all, I started playing it again. They just had a Rune Fest. If you can fucking imagine, it's basically the same thing as BlizzCon, just on a oh my god, how much smaller scale. Because they are completely British, you know. RuneScape is from Britland, if you can dig it. So they have this own little annual event. They started in maybe 2013, I think. I'm not even sure, but like you can check the RuneFest event itself. There's like maybe 200 people attending it, not more. But they talk through what they're doing, what they want to be doing, and it's kind of like a BlizzCon. Now, in this event, they did finally tease that and showed videos of their new client. So you see, up to this point, the game has been Java-based, so internet-based. You can play it in your browser, but it's been limited because of that. The draw distance is pretty shit. You constantly, if you move too far away from like one square of an area, it loads. It has to load like the next area. It's like some PS1 shit, if you can dig it. You know, remember like. So they had to use like thick fog and all that shit. Now they are building their own client. They've been working on it for quite a long time. It's called NXT. They finally teased of how it looks. The game looks completely solid. You know, it finally.
But still
the same art style. You know, And yes, RuneFest was on the 3rd of October. I see Mac has already googled that.
Don't look at his clutch.
Inside jokes.
I'm looking at Mac's Mac.
Little Mac.
The crotch. Okay, stop that. I have a question. So, is it still browser based?
Yes.
So you don't need a client for RuneScape?
No. Why did I bring it up is because there are limitations. Java, they are really stretching it. Java is not developing fast enough, it's not expanding quick enough. Well, they kind of are, but not quick enough.
Okay.
Not fast enough, not far enough. So the game is completely limited, constantly to the drawing distance, which I mentioned. They have the issues with their fucking load times. Frames, I mean the game looks pretty decent, but the frames are terrible because they constantly cap at either like 50 and they constantly drop and just fluctuate.
So they're making their own client, so they won't have these issues.
Yes, the game will look
play
bigger.
Basically,
it
they
will finally
remade it.
But yes, that's kind of what they have to do. They already take what they have because yes, as Mac mentioned, they did go with the HTML5, but they're finally remaking it to the client. Anyway, the game itself. It really is a fucking click fest, it's a grind fest, but the quests are fun, and it's been as easiest as it's ever been up to this point.
What actually did get me into RuneScape back in my day was the crafting and trading. It was the most interesting thing because there were some grindy stuff when I was damn grinding.
So you don't have to be
chickens.
like the hero of this world. You can be like in Ultima, just a blacksmith or a fisher. Or
exactly.
Like,
they have all those skills.
Actually, Ultima is a great example because these games are pretty similar. And if you are an Ultima fan, you can find some stuff in RuneScape that you actually enjoyed, and they had some open world PvP areas. So basically, whole continent.
The wilderness.
The wilderness. When you just can kill everyone, and the loot system is basically you drop everything. And if you get killed, you will drop
just
everything.
like in Ultima.
So that's it was back in the Ultima days. So I can see where they draw that from.
Actually, really great that you brought this up because that is the point where RuneScape did die off.
Yeah.
That is their dying point. When they did the update with removing wilderness, the people actually completely started
Leaving, yeah.
Yeah. That is when they protested. There's even videos still up on YouTube how people just got together, crashed the world because too much spamming, too much of protesting.
Okay, you got me sold on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, and I think our viewers should also check it out. So, do you have any more topics, or it's just like Runescape special?
Runescape extravaganza.
Yeah,
No.
stop it. Stop fanboying that.
Maybe Matt, do you have anything interesting to share with the class?
I think we should expand on your topic more for just get our viewers filled, and for us to have more time to just bash on the topic, because I really like yours better.
Okay,
cool.
So I just wanted to ask you guys about what do you think about achievement scoring and everything else. Personally, I'm gonna lay my opinion on the table. The first moment that I got the first achievement, I think, on my PS3, that moment my achievement score in my soul has died out, because if I get like a virtual trophy for doing something funny in the game, like, why are the game developers telling me what deserves an achievement and what doesn't? Like, in one game I just slaughtered a whole village and nothing, no achievement for that, just mass murder. And picking up 5 flowers, it gets an achievement. What? Why? Why, guys? Why is it? That's my take on the subject. So I know that your achievement score, you're trying to platinum everything and like get the 150%.
150, yeah. I myself also kind of start feeling that I still am really into the achievement scoring, but it just might die off because they're getting more and more ridiculous. Like, for example, I really hate it when games just make their games with an achievement to be played for a fucking 1,000 hours. I just can't stand that. Like, a game which requires kill 500,000 of these enemies, which means I have to do that, just that, grind, just spend time not gaining anything in the process, not having fun, no interesting take on it, just spend enough time to get this achievement. It's not about skills, not about anything, just that kills me off.
Time in the game.
Yeah. Just so that game has, like, on my Steam account, 300 hours spent in it for one fucking achievement. Van Helsing is a great example. It's the game I love to hate because
that's a good phrase.
Because it is that way. It's a Diablo clone, I would call it. I really liked the whole
premise.
Yeah, the premise, the art style, the theme. It played well. It's fun to play. It's nothing special in that way. It's just it satisfied my inner disappointment about Diablo 3. It filled in that void, that empty void.
Let me jump in for a second.
Yeah.
The game that really increased my disappointment in Diablo in general was the game from Rune Games, the Torchlight. The second is a better Diablo 3 game than Diablo 3.
I can't stand that game. I can't play any Torchlight games. I've tried the first, the second. None of them. They both seem so fucking generic. I just couldn't. The art style, the everything.
Art style was unique, I think. It was more unique.
I guess it's really opinion based. To me, it seemed incredibly boring. The art style just nothing
let's
caught
not
my eye.
derail from bashing on
Van Helsing. Back to Van Helsing. So, I have 99% on my Steam account on that game because I've done all of the achievements, all the elites, all of everything, but the last achievement is kill 500,000 enemies, which in that game would take fucking forever. It doesn't at one place or area spawn enough enemies for it to be efficient at any given moment. So that's my beef with it. But achievement hoarding for me kind of began, I guess, with my 360 when I had it back in God knows when, 2005, 2006, and it really drew me in as soon as I ever saw the thing that the games like would award you for doing something you wouldn't normally do in a playthrough, you know? Like for example, like use grenades, which I maybe sometimes don't use at all, even though they're at my disposal. I wouldn't use them to kill enemies. But the achievement is like 25 grenade kills. Get them. Okay, cool. That feels challenging, you know? That's like an achievement to go after.
It encourages you to use different playstyles
Exactly.
and like show you that maybe this playstyle will be more efficient for you.
Exactly.
You didn't know.
It's like instead of just being maximally efficient, it's like try to do something differently. Have a different take on it, you know? That's what's kind of keeping me in it.
Those are good achievements.
Yeah, that's an example of good one.
Mike, what
yeah.
is your take on it? Maybe achievements are good for you?
Yeah, so my achievement life began from World of Warcraft. They were
2006.
one of the first. No,
Later on, when
the,
they implemented achievements,
yeah.
right.
One of the first one that actually gave it a mainstream feel. Yeah, and back then it was very unique because it was a bunch of challenges that you had to do in a game, explore more, explore to the 100%, etc. And I think my takes on achievements are rewards. I don't like these points per se because, guys, I can't buy anything for these points. Except for boast maybe a bit, but I have no friends to boast to. I have no
Can
friends.
I quickly add?
Yeah.
When I first got my Xbox 360, and I saw that Gamerscore gave you points.
Yeah.
I actually thought that with these points you can buy DLC on the
It's
Xbox
not
Live
money.
Store. It's not. That's the thing. I thought if I get these points, I could buy some stuff.
Nope. That's why
Disappointed.
World of Warcraft is one of the better games implementing the achievement system because some achievements give you titles for your name. Yeah. Some achievements give you pets, mounts, different toys, etc. that you can actually use. And I personally only achieve the achievements that give me something except this
Title or a badge?
Yeah.
Or just a number.
Yeah. Well, I get I am the Bloodsail Admiral. Yeah. I had to farm the goblins. I did it. It was a farm fest, but damn.
Was it a pain in the ass?
It was a pain in the ass. And I am honored to I actually to this day I use on my main priest this title solely. Yeah, I have a lot of titles, but this one is the one that I use because I earned it.
Yeah.
And this is the feeling of the achievement. Achievement as a word, not as a term that we use right now. I achieved it.
But that's interesting. In this case, we kind of talk of still an achievement which is annoying by definition of Grindfest, but you really enjoyed the reward you got.
Yeah.
So it was worth it.
He received not just a title, or he received the title, but he could use it in the game. He can boast to friends or to people in the game. Your gamer score on Xbox, you can boast to people from like America and stuff, but it didn't give you anything in game. In the game.
That's true. Yeah.
So you cannot use your achievements. That's why I have a lot of pets that were available only if I did specific stuff. I have some mounts, etc. Yeah. So and that's why I have a lot of achievement points in World of Warcraft, but I don't care about the score. It doesn't give me stuff. Yeah, even though I really use that.
So guys, I think our bottom point, we can like summarize it like that. Achievements that are just like a title on your gamer's card are bad.
Yeah.
Achievements that give you something in game, for example, you get experience or you get some unique stuff, those are good. And the best ones are those that give you the first two and teach you how to play the game.
And teaching or maybe challenging you to do
beat the game on hard.
something extreme, some sort of in the game. Yeah, so doing something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. And this is
rewarding
the
you.
This is the unique feat of strength because World of Warcraft does have feat of strength
feats of strength.
Feats of strength achievements. Yeah, they are unique, and only you at that moment could achieve it. And that thing is only once in a lifetime achievement, and this is unique.
Cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess with that we can
cool.
just kick it off. We had our fun. We had our achievement pouring.
Covering.
and that's it. We're out of time. We're out of time. We're out of touch.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Okay, now behind the scenes talk. I wanted to, sadly we ran out of time, but I did want to pick up on the fact that something I guess that the PS1 era really taught me was that in games you get rewarded for really trying to look through everything. This is when I wanted to interject with you when you picked up. It's like in World of Warcraft you have to like check out a bunch of stuff, like get deeper into either lore or just explore stuff more. And I always felt disappointed in games when I really spent my time looking through every corner of the game just to find where are the secrets, you know? Where are the secrets that the developers put there just for me to find out, because I'm trying to play the game and explore more, find more. And it really disappointed me every time when games did not have that or have achievements for that, you know? It felt like something where you get 100% of the game just because you explored everything, but you don't because it takes too much time, or I don't know.
Well,
anyway,
my thoughts are that I'm not an achievement scorer, I'm a completionist. I like to complete games, I don't like to get